Before people point this out, I will say I know this whole video is Yu-Gi-Oh themed and not Magic the Gathering. Mainly this is because I play Yu-Gi-Oh more for reasons that will be explained in this video, and I use Yu-Gi-Oh to represent all card games. Plus, Yu-Gi-Oh is my childhood, so again, more familiar with the cards and the characters, and the people I've played with in the Yu-Gi-Oh community have been a lot nicer than the people in the Magic community. Oh hi, Misu-chan here, and I love playing card games and collecting cards. I had Pokemon cards when I was in elementary school, but I never actually played the card game itself. All I did was trade and collect cards from other people. And I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh around middle school, and I learned the rules through friends and the show, even though the show breaks many of those rules. Look it up, it's a fact. Then I was introduced to Magic the Gathering in college. So, my dorm mate slash best friend played with another group of people all the time, and I was getting a little curious about the game. Plus, I kind of became fascinated with the art on the cards. So, once I mentioned that I wanted to learn how to play Magic, some of my friends started building a deck for me. If I remember correctly, it was a black deck. I remember that in Magic the Gathering, decks have colors that represent the elements. Feel free to comment if I made a mistake and laugh at me for being a noob, but that's what I just remember. It was a darkness slash black deck. Anyway, after it was built, my roommate, who we will call Yoshi, and our other friend, we will name Metal Lord, you know who you are, I love you, showed me the basics of a duel. If you think I'm a noob now, wait till you hear what I did while practicing. I learned about tapping and untapping, or having a card activate its attack or effect. So, when Yoshi told me about it, I literally took my finger and tapped the card, expecting the card to magically activate like in an anime. Yoshi and Metal Lord laughed when I did that. You all can too. I laughed then, and I'm still laughing now. You have my permission. Even if I don't give you permission, you can laugh. It's okay. I don't care anymore. Anyway, in a short time, I began picking up the game, and every time we hung out, I always had my deck with me, and Metal Lord would always duel with me to keep up my practice. I remember winning like maybe 2 different times against him. I liked the game, and I liked going into a game store and looking at the cards. I actually really enjoyed playing Magic. Then, Yoshi invited me to participate in a group duel with some of the other players that she played with on occasion. The guys she played with are always in one of the food courts playing Magic and trading cards. They always acted kind of elitist, at least in my opinion, and kind of stuck up when it came to card games. So, we met them in the upstairs cafeteria one day. I was introduced to them and the game started. I did ask Yoshi some questions whenever I got confused about something or just forgot something, and she was able to walk me through the game with no problem. All was fine until I was able to make an attack on one of the guys. I tapped my card and attacked. The guy took his card off the field, but barely acknowledged me. Like, would not even make eye contact, joke, or even say a word to me. He just took his card off the field, put it in his graveyard, and went on with the next person's turn. I was just a bit surprised, but then I got annoyed that the rest of them hardly acknowledged me either. All of them attacked and interacted with each other, barely recognizing my field and my monsters. The only one I was basically playing with was Yoshi, because she was the only one who would recognize me and my attacks and effects. So I just ignored everyone else like they were ignoring me. Oh, back at the dorms that same day, Yoshi noticed the same thing and understood how I felt. It was just really stupid and rude that they treated me like that because I was new to the game, and it just because they've been playing longer than me. Their energy was just very negative and uninviting, so I decided not to interact with them again, and in turn decided to just not play Magic anymore. I've heard stories about the Magic community being toxic and judgmental. Not all of them, but a good number of them, especially when it came to official tournaments. So, towards the end of the semester, when it was almost time to go home for summer vacation, I found my magic deck that my friends built, and I was going to give it to someone who wanted it, but no one really wanted it. So I took it and sold it to a game store. I was pissed because I only got a few dollars for it, but I didn't want to keep it, so I just took the money at the end of the day and stuck to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I know in another video, I talked about toxic people in a fandom or a community, and I had said that the people or an experience should not define the community for you and make you rethink being in that community. However, in this experience, I was just now learning that. I've thought about trying to play Magic again, just recently, but at the same time, my mind is already set to just not waste my time and stick with a game I grew up with and genuinely love. Do other card games have entitled elitist and stuck up people like the ones I encountered? Oh yeah. That's the reason I don't participate in tournaments. I'd rather play for fun and enjoy that side of the fandom. I still like Magic the Gathering for the art and the world it was built around. I don't have to actually play and I don't have to play to appreciate the craft of it, and that's okay. Just let me know what your thoughts are on this video, and what card games you play or your own experiences with playing these types of games. Also, please subscribe for more videos. I'll be trying to make time for more regular speed paint videos. So if there are any characters you want to see me draw, leave suggestions in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the story time, and remember to stay weird and awesome.